Good afternoon, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? It is Thursday today. It's a little later in the afternoon. It's 20 to 4. I had a show today. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Today's bag is absolutely gorgeous. It is suede. You know how I feel about suede. It's brown. I love brown. I don't know why I don't sell more brown, and I don't know why I don't sell more suede. But hey, if I come across something cool that's suede, I will buy it. And it can sit there for years. I don't care because I like to look at it. So today's bag is from the 60s, and it is really, really, really cool. So it is a chocolate brown suede, very slim shoulder bag. And it's absolutely great with this blue. Brown and blue go beautifully together. So it's just fabulous. Now, what I love about this bag is these geometric shapes. I mean, I've seen flaps that have this point in it, but look at the cutout and look at these little wings up here. It's so cool. All beautiful suede inside. Now, there is some damage right here. It's just, these flap overs, there is always stress points in the corner. Now, nothing is ripping, nothing is, what I've done is I've cauterized it. So I've just put a flame over the loose threads, and that just kind of, because there's a lot of nylon in them, and it just kind of melts them so that they are actually not going to get any worse. But obviously the bag, it does have a little bit of a damage right there. I have listed it as a 7 out of 10. And obviously it has been priced accordingly, but I don't care. I love it. I absolutely love it. There is a zippered pocket inside. And like I said, it's very slimline. So you're not going to get a lot of stuff in this, but this is kind of like a going out bag. So I love it. I love suede, and it is shoulder. But it's, I don't know why you would want to shorten this strap even more, but you can unhook this side, thread it all the way through to the other side, and snap it. And it now becomes one of these little guys. Like some little granny needs to take it to church on Sunday or something. I just think it's a fabulous, fabulous bag. I would never wear it like this. I would take advantage of the shoulder strap for sure. But that is today's bag. I just listed it, and it is on there for all you suede lovers. Where's all my suede lovers? Come on, girls and boys for that matter. That's today's bag. So today I had a show, which it was great. I did really, really well. So I don't know. I'm just in two minds. I really am. I know it's Christmas, and a lot of people were buying gifts, and I had a lot of small bags there today, which the feedback I'm getting is that, people don't want to carry big bags anymore. And to be honest, I've been watching, I have the TV on while I'm working away, and a lot of the shows are like 2010, 2011, 12. And I'm noticing that the bags are really big bags, like bags that I like to carry. So from 10 years ago to now, the bags have really gotten quite a bit smaller in, what's trending, I guess. To me, I've tried to carry a smaller bag. I just end up carrying 2 or 3 of them. So you know what? Screw that shit. I'm just going to have a bigger bag. I mean, this is my bag. I haven't emptied my car yet. Like, you've seen this bag before, but this is my bag. Like, what the hell? I've got my day timer. I've got my new day timer for 2023. I've got my workbook. I've got I got so much shit in here. And when I leave the house on a show day, I always forget something. Always. And I just throw it in there. I'm not trying to find somewhere to put it in my car. I've already packed my car. I mean, this is a Lacoste. There is a little nick in the leather, which I don't know. Yeah, just a tiny little nick in the leather there, but I don't care. I love it. It's got like the little Lacoste crocodile or whatever the hell it is, but it's olive green, which apparently olive green and purple are big colors this year. So anyway, that's what I was doing today. And I had a lady, this happens all the time. One of the outsourced, she was PSW, came in, very charismatic lady. And she loved one of the bags I had because it had like a leopard print cowhide on it. So she looked at the bag and off she went to do whatever it was she came to the facility to do, came back to buy it, and somebody had already bought it. And she was so mad. And I find that when I try and tell people, if you like it, get it, because it may not be here when you get back. They think I'm just spinning them a sales pitch, and I really am not. I mean, there was a lady today who ended up buying 3 bags. 2 were gifts and 1 was for herself, and she was humming and hawing and humming and hawing, and I just said, please don't buy it if you're not sure, because if you don't buy it, somebody else will. And I just don't want people buying stuff that they're not going to use. But anyway, it was so cute because she had a beautiful like it was like a very thick band, but it was all sparkly diamonds. And I said, oh, I love your ring. She's like, oh, 18 years married. I said, well, I'm just about to do it again. And we had this conversation about finding love later in life. And she said, oh, I've got to tell my sister. She thinks that she's never going to meet anybody. And so I told her, our time. Come on. That's what I say. Our time. Website, dating site for people over 50s. If you follow me, you're sick of hearing about it. If you're new to my channel, our time. Why not eliminate the Mrs. Robinson fellows who, I get it. I get it. The young ladies today are very thirsty. They want to be picked up in a Mercedes. They want to be taken to the keg every time you go out. These poor boys cannot afford to feed themselves, let alone take you to the keg every time they date you. So I get it. These younger guys, I mean, apart from being, I don't know, some kind of notch on their belt to be with an older woman, we're less hassle. We are independent, self-sufficient. I mean, there's no sugar mama here. I mean, I may on paper look like I own a home. I got 2 cars. I have a business. I haven't got a pot to piss in. But you know what? My mom always says to me, years ago, I had this beautiful camel long coat, which are back in style right now. I need to go into that shed and get it back out because I'm going to wear the damn thing. And I had a Saab car, and my mom's like, look at you, you look $1 million, but you don't have a pot to piss in, or you don't have a penny to your name or something like that. I'm like, hey, fake it till you make it, woman. I never made it, and I don't care. I'm not motivated by money at all. I know I need whatever I need to pay my bills, but I'm not out there working crazy hours. I just am not. I wish I was a little bit more money motivated, but even today, like, I discounted so much stuff today. It was incredible. But you know what? If somebody buys 1 or 2 or 3 things, I'm going to give them a good deal because I would want a good deal myself. So anyway, it was a great day. Hopefully, what was her name? Oh, shit. I can't remember her name. But she was such a beautiful, beautiful lady and very, very flamboyant, and she was a lady of color, and I just find that their fashion sense is just so electric. And I had this Donald Pliner. I think that's how you say it. It's quite an exclusive brand in the US, I believe. Not so much here, but it was like a very small kind of evening bag, black cowhide with this rhinestone little buckle on the overstrap. And I mean, it suited her to a T. She was going to a Christmas party this weekend, as am I. That bag would have looked really good with my outfit, actually, now that I think about it. But I'm going to have to go and look for something really, really retro to wear with my outfit. I am wearing a long dress with a very high slit in it. I'm going to wear my red cowboy boots. And I'm going to go in and look for a very dark winter red retro bag. Because, let's face it, if we're sitting at the table and people say, "Where'd you get your bag?" They'll be like, "Hey, you are sitting with the leather bag lady." So maybe they'll give a shit. Maybe they won't. But anyway, so it was a great day. It's always a good feeling to know that there's going to be a few bucks going into the bank, especially this time of year. You know, like I said, I'm not money motivated, but I need to be a little bit more money motivated because I don't lose sleep over it so much. Thank God, because I would have never slept for 9 years if that was the case. But and even though I have this wonderful man in my life now, I'm certainly not interested in him looking after me or anything like that, because it's just not how I roll. You know, like I've lived on my own for 17 years, so I don't need anybody's money. Sometimes I have to kind of chill the hell out about it because I'm just too independent. But anyway, it was a good day. The weather, it was snowing a little bit this morning. I took my little car and I kind of risked it. It was really windy. Leather bag lady weather report today: cold, 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 cold. And it's not really that cold, but I don't know, just a damp or something. But it was a good day. Christmas, I don't know, are you in the Christmas mood? The only thing I'm looking forward to is my box of turtles on Christmas Eve. I watch Oliver Twist and a box of turtles Christmas Eve, and I'm always by myself. So this year it will be kind of cool to not be by myself. Last year I had COVID and I was by myself for Christmas all the way through to New Year's, because back then it was 14 days isolation, not 5 like it is now. Now they're telling you just to put a mask on and go to work. So these retirement homes I'm going to, I'm not having to rapid test, I'm not having to wear a mask. It's like, I'm surprised. I've had my 2 shots of my booster. I've had it twice. I'm not doing anything else. I should be neon green with all the needles I've had and all the rest of it. So I don't want to downplay anybody else's experience with COVID. Obviously, I have not experienced anything tragic, and I know there are people out there who have. My local bar, Rosie's, the owner's brother passed away, so I'm not disrespecting anybody's experience, but for me, I've done all I'm doing. And if I can go into a facility without a mask, I'm sorry, I'm going to, because between the hot flashes and the rest of it. But if they wanted me to wear a mask, I would wear a mask. Where we were on the weekend, Mom and I, we had to wear a mask, so it's all good. So anyway, folks, have a great rest of the day. We are not doing anything today. We have Pius's Christmas party tomorrow night, as I mentioned. So I guess I need to get a bit ready for that, don't I? So gonna empty the car. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. So anyway, folks, have a wonderful rest of the day, and I should be able to be with you tomorrow. I've got my clients tomorrow. Yeah, I'll hopefully speak to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.